Money. Money. Another reason this is on my mind is I haven't made any videos for a while, and the reason for that is twofold. Number one, well, it's one single reason, is that I have not been managing my time very wisely or proficiently lately, and that is because of a twofold reason. It's because I had all that time off, as did most people with this lockdown shit, and I wasn't working. I didn't go to work for God knows what, 6 weeks, 8 weeks maybe, I don't know. So I'm back at work, and we're busy. We're really busy right now. As things loosen up, we've gotten incredibly busy. So we're trying to get it all, not turn anything away, because while it's here, we want to strike while the iron is hot, and we're making up for lost time. And I'm trying to get my fair share. So, you know, I'm turning some hours, making some decent money right now, and that's important. That's important. The other thing is that I'm back in the gym. Been back in the gym for a while now, and that's where I've been also, because that takes a chunk of time, and especially with the determination that I've been leveling at this, because I feel like my conditioning and my size and just general quality of conditioning has really taken a huge downturn while we had this downtime. As probably have, a lot of people probably have the same feelings for themselves. Now, people that know me, people that I'm training with, they feel like I'm as big as ever already. But again, we're always our own worst critics. So both of those both of those things, it's like a shake-up to just roll both of these back into my life, into my day-to-day, when I just spent 6 or 8 weeks, without either one of those, without having those consume any of my time. So I'm trying to balance things out. But I'm back now, and I'm pretty much in the groove. Like I said, I've been working out for a while now again in the gym, and things are going pretty damn good. So I'm happy with all that. But it's all about money. It's all about expenditure and return. And when I say it's all about getting the money, getting paid, your exchange, your labor, your work, um, there to earn a living and provide for your own at home. So it is about money. It's not only about money, but it is about money. The exchange of your service, labor, goods, whatever have you, for money. Training. It's about getting paid, as far as I'm concerned. You're in the gym, you're working out, you're going to expend your effort. Time is money. You're going to dedicate time and resources to it, and you need to be getting paid. You need to profit from it. There needs to be profit. You don't want to keep throwing money in a bottomless pit. Time is money. So you got to make sure it's rewarding to you, and that the return on your investment is substantial enough to quantify that as a worthwhile venture. And even if I sit out here in the nature and I just go out there and climb up on one of those boulders and just sit there and just soak in the sounds and lullabies of all these birds and just the natural noises of wildlife, and I look at all the chipmunks playing and darting in between the cracks and crevices of the stone wall up there, the rock wall. There's chipmunks, they like to play there. Watch the squirrels and cry, a hawk circling overhead, all these kinds of things. And that's money. I'm investing time, and that's money, because the return on that investment enhances the quality of my life, and spiritually and physically, just because I believe that all of these types of things, what you do and your mentality and your attitude and your outlook, can definitely influence your biological, mechanical, whatever, however you want to look at it, systems that keep these shells alive that we dwell within, our immune systems and everything else. Keep that stress down, all that kind of stuff. So time is money. You put the expenditure out, your time and your effort, and you get paid and reap the benefit from it. But it's not as cut and dry as you might want to initially think. Like I've said before, I like to stop and remind myself that every day is an expenditure. Every day. So you want to get paid that day. And the way that I remind myself of this, and I've spoken of this before, but for those of you who aren't familiar with my analogy, let's suppose that at birth there was bestowed upon you a treasure trove of golden coins. And these were in some type of dispenser that you couldn't see through, couldn't see how many gold coins were in there. You don't know how many gold coins are in there. It can be potentially almost limitless for your young mind to be able to grasp these numbers. It's like, man, I've got so many. It's like when you're a kid, you think you're going to live forever. You can't imagine even being 40 years old. It's like, oh, I'll never be that old. You can't relate at all. When you look at people 40 when you're a kid, or 50 or whatever, you think, well, they don't know anything about me. You don't even visualize them as ever having been young, or ever having been even physically where you are today, age-wise. You just can't make the connection at that age, that young, that early on. They say youth is wasted on the young. So every day you have to spend one gold coin to live that day. So every day you have one less gold coin in there. Every day you have to remove one gold coin, or one gold coin is dispensed, and you drop it into this bottomless well that everybody goes and throws their coins in, and that means you've earned a day of life. So really that is what life is like. Maybe it sounds crazy, but think about it. You don't know how many gold coins are in there, but if you knew that every day costs you a gold coin just to have that day, if you had that gold coin in your hand and you knew, if I don't spend this gold coin, go down there and toss it in that bottomless well like everybody's supposed to do, I don't have the day. That's it for me. I'm done. So you go down there, you deposit your coin in there, and now you've got a whole nother day to live. If you look at it that way, and you understand that you don't know how many gold coins are in that bank or reserve. You don't know how many are in there. You don't know if there are years and years worth, or if it might be down the bottom. There may only be a few in there. You don't know how many are in there. But when they're gone, then life is over for you here in this realm, in this form. Now, if you think of it that way, that those gold coins, they are not infinite. There is a set number. You don't know when that number is going to be up. If you look at it that way, then every day you go there and you hit the little button or whatever have you, and it dispenses a coin. It's not empty yet. One comes out. All right, I got another day. It's not the end yet. If you look at it that way, now you're going to go exchange that gold coin for that day's worth of life. And maybe you look at it differently and realize the value in every day, and in life, and in your time. And so maybe you don't put things off that shouldn't be put off. And I'm not talking about honey-do lists or stuff you need to do around your home, or that's fine too, or maintenance you need to do in your car. That's all good and fine and well. And, you should be conscientious enough. You should take care of these types of things, of course. It's a responsible thing to do if you rely upon these items. But it's more than that. It's, did you get your worth, your value out of that day that you just lived when you went to bed at night? At the end of it, what did you do with the day? What did you do with it? Because you spent it. You spent it. And there are a limited number. That number's already been set in stone for you, as is with each individual. Nobody knows when their number's up. Some people's number comes up much earlier than other people's, chronologically, age-wise. So you don't know where your number is up. So that's how I would encourage you to go out and get paid in everything you do. Get paid. Go out and get paid. Redeem the day for value. Find the value in it.